Welcome back. In a previous lecture, we talked a little bit about SSD and HDD. We'll be diving a bit more into that here. When we are storing files, pictures, or videos in our computers, we are using the secondary memory. There can be different types of secondary memory, but in today's world, the most common ones are SSD and HDD. So to define HDD, HDD stands for hard disk drive, and it's an electromechanical data storage device that uses one or more rapidly rotating platters coated with magnetic material to store and retrieve digital data. On the other hand, SSD stands for solid state drive, and it's a storage device that uses integrated circuit assemblies or instantly accessible memory chips to store data. So while SSDs don't have spinning disks like HDDs, and HDDs don't use instantly accessible memory chips like SSD, does that mean one is better than the other? Let's look into the main differences between SSD and HDD to get a better picture so we can determine what is right for us. So the first difference is that SSD stands for solid state drive and HDD stands for hard disk drive. The second main difference is how they are built, the structure. SSD uses integrated circuit assemblies or instantly accessible memory chips to store data and retrieve data, while HDD uses rapidly rotating platters or disks to store data or retrieve data. The next difference is in their operation speed or read-write speed. SSDs tend to have much better read-write speeds compared to HDDs. As a result, SSDs are much faster when it comes to processing data. On the other hand, hard disk drives are slower in terms of data read-write operations compared to solid-state drives. The next main difference between them is durability. Since SSDs don't have moving parts within them like spinning disks, they tend to last longer than HDDs in most cases. And since HDDs have moving parts, they are likely to get damaged sooner and thus they are less durable compared to SSDs. The next difference between SSD and HDD involves making the most noise. With rapidly rotating platters, HDDs make more noise than SSDs, while SSDs make very little noise when performing operations. And the last main difference between them is the price. SSDs are faster and more powerful, and thus more expensive. On the other hand, HDDs might be a bit slower and less durable, but they can get the job done at a lower cost. So to conclude, SSDs might be smaller, faster, and more durable, but still that doesn't make it a clear winner. At the end of the day, it all depends on your requirements and your budget. If you're a light user who requires a lot of memory but have a tight budget, HDD is probably the better option for you. And let's say if you're a heavy gamer to whom speed is very important and you have the money to spend for it, then SSD should be your desired memory. In general, if you want a faster device, you should definitely consider an SSD over an HDD, but keep in mind that it will cost you more. So after knowing the main differences between SSD and HDD, I hope you will be able to make a better decision on your next purchase after carefully examining your requirements and your budget. Another very popular device today is the smartwatch. A smartwatch is a wearable computer in the form of a watch. While early models of smartwatches could perform basic tasks such as calculations, digital time telling, and simple game playing, modern smartwatches can perform tasks similar to smartphones. By having a mobile operating system, apps, and Bluetooth connectivity, and so on, these modern smartwatches are generally powered by a rechargeable lithium-ion battery and may include peripheral devices such as digital cameras, thermometers, accelerometers, pedometers, heart rate monitors, compasses, GPS receivers, tiny speakers, and even microSD card slots to expand memory storage. Today, smartwatches come in different sizes and features, and it's impossible for me to go through all the features of every smartwatch of every brand. When we're trying to buy a smartwatch, it's important that we go through the features it can provide and also if the price is something we can afford. We can have a look at the super expensive and premium ones like the Apple Watch or the Galaxy Watch from Samsung, and these smartwatches are packed with features and they look very premium as well, but they do come at a very demanding cost. If that's not suitable for us, then we can look into a more budget-friendly one such as the Mi Band or other similar brands that produce smartwatches that are affordable and also feature-rich. And if you want to go a step beyond all this, you can go for something like a smartwatch that contains earbuds within them, like the last image. So you practically have earbuds on the go all the time, and the smartwatch acts like a charger for your earbuds, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, I personally own one of these because I really like the idea and it was within my budget. And so far, it has been serving me pretty well. So different people have different tastes, and it's up to you to figure out which smartwatch is right for you. Another interesting piece of tech is laptop-tablet convertibles or hybrid laptops. These are basically laptops but with detachable or flippable keyboards. That means when you detach or flip the keyboard, the device acts like a tab. And when you reattach the keyboard or flip it back, it's a laptop again. These devices are also known as two-in-one laptops or convertible laptops. These devices are usually very lightweight, easy to carry, and most of them come with a digital pen that uses pressure sensitivity to enable you to write anything on your laptop screen. These digital pens can be very useful for taking notes, inserting your signature in a digital document, taking online classes, and even doing art and illustrations. Currently in the market, there are many brands making these hybrid laptops, and some popular ones are the Microsoft Surface Pro series, HP Elite X2 series, Lenovo Yoga series, and there are also ones from Asus, Dell, Samsung, LG, and so on. No matter which one you choose, you have to keep in mind that these convertible laptops are a bit more expensive than regular laptops because they can function both like a laptop and a tablet, and also they can come with accessories like a digital pen. So if you do decide to buy one, then I would suggest to take a little time to do some research on the model that you choose. Look into what processor it has, how many RAM and internal storage it has, how's the battery life, and also look into some reviews by trusted and popular tech people in YouTube or in blogs. Not only for laptops, these are some good practices to follow before buying any kind of digital device. So the goal of this lecture was to improve your understanding about different device components and hardware so that you can make better decisions while buying new devices in the future. So I hope the information that we shared in these lectures will prove to be helpful for you and you will use them wisely. I'll end the lecture here. Until next time, take care and have a nice day.